The Avata 2 not long ago received a huge update for beginners that allows anyone to perform a power loop without having any knowledge of FPV. I'm very excited to see how this works. This has been out now for a little while, but I really wanted to get my first impressions and just show you guys how simple it is to use the power loop feature with the Avata 2. What's going on, beautiful internet family? My name is Dan Davis and I'm the creative director here on DansTube.TV, which is Australia's #1 drone YouTube channel. Can't wait to show you guys this power loop feature. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything else you want to see from the Avata 2, and let's get straight into it. So we're all set up, it's all synced. I've got the goggles, the RC motion, and the Avata 2. I'm just going to start practicing and then we'll see what the power loop feature is like. All right, so as you know, it's very simple with the RC motion, just to start powering around and getting all sorts of cool perspectives. Now, I've already got it brought up on the screen right now, but all you have to do is pull down and then go across to the easy acro mode. So that potentially will be disabled by default. But if you literally just pull down, go across to easy acro, you will be able to go in there. I'm recording right now, so I'm gonna have to stop recording, but that's where the easy acro mode is. All right, so now I've enabled the easy acro. As you saw, I couldn't enable it while I was recording, but it's that simple to enable it. And now I've got a few options. So you've got slide, you've got 180-degree drift, you've got flip, and you've got power loop. So I can enable the power loop mode. All I have to do is just literally press up on the joystick. So it's doing a power loop now. Whoa, there we go. So it's that simple to do. Literally. You just literally start flying towards a direction. Ooh, it's extremely windy, so the drone actually just hit the ground, but let's test it again. Just keep in mind, you have to be mindful of how windy it is on the day, because this drone does get knocked around, especially if you're trying to play around with these easy acro modes. So we're gonna start recording. You can see the easy acro is enabled, so I can now pull that away. So everything is fine. It's handling it perfectly well. It's just very windy. So I'm just gonna now try again. I'm just gonna scroll down to power loop. Now all you have to do is fly towards a direction, press up on the joystick, and it does a very impressive power loop. Oh, crazy low to the ground. So it's interesting that the power loop is grayed out at certain altitudes. So it's obviously aware of how high it is off the ground. So you have to be a little bit higher to be able to perform one of the power loops, but you can see it's now enabled. So I just angled the joystick up and it just automatically starts the process. It's very, very impressive considering how windy it is and that it pretty much gets it bang on. It lands exactly where it started. That to me is crazy impressive. What I would like to do is try to do the loop here. That's what I'm hoping for. So if we try to lift a little bit higher, so if we go under, I don't know if this is gonna work, let's try. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Whoa. Crazy stuff. It kind of did it. Let's try again. So if you go under, you need to go now. It's hard because it keeps graying out. I don't know if it's because of the altitude or because of the wind. Seems to be when I go a little bit higher, it's completely fine. So this kind of altitude, very reliable to do the full power loop and to come back down and to maintain its altitude without any issues. You can see I can do that all day, no issues at all. You don't have to worry about it drifting too far or anything like that. It really is quite impressive how it's able to do that. What I do want to see though is me going through here and then looping over. So let's try now. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna work. Nope. Kind of. Pretty cool still. I think I need to do it a little bit earlier because there's a tiny delay before. So if I do it now, it does it. Loops, come on, come on, come on. Yes, kind of. Oh no. No, it flipped. Turtle mode, let's see if we can turtle mode it over. Come on. Yes, we turtle moded it. Turtle moded it. Good sentence, bro. All right, let's see if we can take off. We'll prime the motors again. Wow, okay, so I can literally flip it back over and continue with what I was doing. No issues, everything's performing nicely. So let's power loop again just to make sure it's all fine. Wow, that's so cool. So cool that I've like never been able to do a power loop before, but then this mode opens it up to beginners. Literally anyone can do this now. You can literally just launch the drone around and just power loop it through anything. Very cool stuff. If you are interested in the Avata 2 or any other DJI drone, camera, or accessory, then make sure to check those links down in the description below. For all my Aussie viewers out there, I've helped you save over $70,000 on your purchases through the D1 store. So if you are interested, make sure to use the code DANSTube over on d1store.com.au or reach out to them directly, sales@d1store.com.au. Mention DansTube and they will help you out with the best deal they can. Also, if you're an international viewer, I will have some other links down below, so check those out as well. And I got a bunch of Avata 2 content on the channel, so definitely go and check that out if you want any tips on accessories or different settings that you might be able to use to get more out of this drone. I've got a bunch of videos on the channel already. This time I'm really going to try to get the perfect loop through the goalpost. Let's see, I think I need to do it a little earlier. That's looking all right, looking all right, looking all right. No. Ooh, I think I need to just do it a lot earlier, which is kind of weird. So if I'm to do it like, so like I'm directly below it. So let's see how that goes. Oh, that's cool. I think you need to actually like keep the pace up. So you can see how like you need to be a certain height for it to work. But if I'm keeping that pace up, it continues with its trajectory and keeps the momentum going to loop through. So I think what I can do here is if I go the other side, I should be able to get this without any issues. It's very easy to do, but you have to keep in mind the wind conditions. You also have to keep in mind your battery level. I've noticed that when it gets to like 30% or just under, like 25% or so, it stops giving you that chance to power loop because obviously it'll take a lot of battery to be able to flip the drone properly. Also keeping in mind, like it will gray out the power loop option if you're too low. It also looks like maybe wind condition affects that potentially. I think it might be altitude more so, but there are certain things you need to be aware of if you are going to use the Easy Acro power looping mode. So we've only got 56%, so we won't get too many more chances, but I really do want to get this power loop through the goalpost here. Let's see what we can do just with a little bit more pace here. Again, altitude is important to enable that feature. There we go. We tried with a bit of momentum. Yes, yes. Okay, we did it. Perfect. That was beautiful. So it's all about like the momentum and trusting it. Let's try on an angle this time. Hopefully, ooh, kind of takes a little bit of time to get used to it. So altitude, there we go. We did it again with a bit of momentum, flips it, and kind of continues. That is so impressive how like anyone, literally a beginner, can pick this up and start to use the Easy Acro mode with literally no issues at all. The fact that you can power loop an FPV drone is crazy. Like you just literally press a button and that's it. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to have any knowledge of FPV. Okay, so aircraft altitude too low. So it is all to do with the altitude to be able to perform that power loop. So it looks like this is an okay altitude. Let's try a bit of speed. See, it's hard because we're a little too low here to get this perfectly. Okay, let's try this now. Bit of pace. Lol. Okay, we'll just power loop just off to the side. Fair enough. Let's try this kind of altitude is looking pretty good. You can see the lean we've got right now. It again is very windy, not ideal conditions to be trying to power loop. Okay, so that looks like it's okay there. Let's go slow. It's hard to get it right sometimes. Let's try again. We're on 40% battery, so we'll probably get a few more attempts. Gonna try to go in slow. There we go. Did we get it? Did we get it? Did we get it? Yes, we kind of got it. We kind of got it. I've noticed that like it's all about the pace. So if you're flying forward and doing it, it definitely keeps that momentum and keeps you flying. So you can continue on that path reliably. You know, if you're a bit more static, like that was me moving again. Ooh, nice. You can see how low it gets to the ground. It can still do a power loop at like crazy low altitude, which is impressive, but it definitely wants you to be a little bit higher to be able to perform that. So let's try that. Ooh, you can see how fun this is. It's, oh wow. The wind just sent me. Beautiful. Let's go turtle mode. This kind of gives us a chance to check out all the features, isn't it? So this is turtle mode on relatively tall grass. Flips over with no issues. And then we prime the motors, double tap, and then press and hold. And there you go. From the comfort of the floor, I can literally flip it and continue flying. So far I'm really impressed. Considering the conditions we're flying in, this new Powerloop mode works flawlessly, really. Like, look at that. You can do a full loop and it keeps you in pretty much the same position that you were in. Like, let's have a look. So there's some dirt in front of us. We loop it and we're pretty much there near the dirt again. That's simple. There we go. So that's how simple it is to power loop with the Avata 2, that new easy acro mode I was not expecting. It works flawlessly. Even with these wind conditions, it's definitely too windy to do this. In an ideal situation, it's going to do it flawlessly and with no major drift or anything like that, but really impressive stuff that is able to handle a power loop in these conditions and still hold its position. Like, it's very clearly getting close to the point that it started the power loop and just getting it smack bang on. Very reliable and consistent. I'm impressed with this, guys. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll chat to you in the next one. Peace.